Hi, and welcome. My name is Joe, and we're playing. Oh, this door now opened. We're playing Necrobarista. So there's a lot of things to read, but I think that we will go first. No, we already unlocked it. Fate of Icarus. Huh. I think we will go through a main story, so let's continue it. Let's see, continue. Yes, please. Chai. The terminal. Day 2. Hello. Huh? What was that? I said I can get 2 lattes? Yeah, sure thing. You want those takeaway or not? For here, please. Go take a seat, I'll bring it over. Ah, crap. You're right, mate? Yeah, all good. I should really get Ashley to do this. Sorry, what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Alright. Where's the broom? Ashley, where's the broom? Ashley? I need a hand. Come help me. Come on, I'm gonna find the broom. Gron. Ah, the girl. Here. Hey, are any of your friends around? Probably. What? When did you teach them to do that? I didn't. That one just weird. Uh-huh. How you doing, kiddo? Sleep deprivation's kicking in. Sometimes I feel like nobody ever sleeps in this cafe. Except Kishan. He has slept a lot while he's been here, hasn't he? It's because you keep getting him drunk. What? I haven't done that once. Not you. You. I mean, you. So not me at all, but Maddie and Ned. Gotcha. Those brigands. You're telling me? How's Maddie doing? Well... what it will be? Phew. How close are we to being done? Fairly close. I'm not super worried about getting it done without Ashley either. Brad. Anyway, what were you saying? Oh, just that I think I understand everything now. And? That's all. Well, I appreciate your restraint in not generously supplying me with your moral take on it. Ah, no worries, don't wanna be that guy. Dang, I'm actually gonna miss you once you're gone. Whoa, are those some honest feelings coming from you? Doth thy eye see facade crack? The correct word there is dust. And please, don't make me take it back. I guess you already really got into the whole boatman of the river Styx thing, huh? Is that what you think I am? Kind of, yeah. Interesting. Do you not feel that way? I don't know if the metaphor is that accurate, but I can see why you draw parallels, but this place serves me as an entrance. You don't have to come here on your way to the next place, but it's on the route for sure. There's a stopping point on the highway to hell. I'm sorry we don't allow AC/DC references in here anymore. Well, I tried. We're less on the highway and more just an embouchure to the Empyrean. If you want to get real fancy with the wording, that is an entrance to heaven. And very roughly speaking, yeah. But hell, I haven't seen the other side, so I can't even say that for sure. I'm fairly certain there's something there, though, which I don't know. I can take comfort in that, I guess. Oh, and speaking of comfort, how are you feeling? And like every particle in my body is slowly moving away from every other particle in my body. That was rather eloquent. What use is feeling pain if you can't find a fun way to describe it? Okay, 11 p.m. The terminal. My head freaking hurts. It sucks and stuff. I keep telling you the painkillers will take effect in a few minutes. I'm not gonna stop yelling about it until they do. You know, some philosophers believe that experiencing pain is one of the best ways to make sure you know you're alive. That sounds fake. Which philosophers? Famous ones? Oh my gosh, you're actually just making it up. Possibly. You could have sold it better. Say that some famous singer said it instead. Cross the generational gap. You could have appealed to the kids. I feel like every time I do that, I just end up looking like one of those old guys who's afraid of wide-ranging societal shifts. I mean, you are old. I'm not. You're like 6,000 years old. You gotta give me this one. Fine. How's your head feeling? It still sucks. How about we grab a drink and go sit outside? It's nice and cool out there. Do I have to? Yep. Oh, where are they? How are you feeling now? Better, marginally. Come on, I'm sure the drink isn't hurting. What even is this? I put 6 sugars in it. Ah, you know me so well. So how are things at home? Meh, what's that translate to in old people language? Things are normal, I guess. Mom's nearly done with her PhD. That sounds good. It is, probably. But she's pretty busy so that means we're stuck eating microwave dinners at night. Explains why you've barely left this place since last week. I mean, I'd be here anyway. True. You did ask her, right? What, if I could be here? Yeah, don't wanna invoke her wrath, do I? Haha, she doesn't worry about me being here. You remember when she talked to Maddie about liquor licensing laws, right? I think it was more of a lecture than a conversation. After all, Maddie wasn't doing anything wrong aside from letting you hang around after hours. I'm still amazed that Maddie didn't just tell her that we're not technically subject to the regulations since we're not registered with anyone but the council. She made the right choice. That would have been an ugly argument. But anyway, she's fine with me being here. She's got my mobile number, and as long as I respond to her check-ins, she's not gonna come and get me. Good. I wouldn't want to worry her. A raid. Oh. Wonderful. My arm get wet. Don't worry about it. We can dry it off inside. Just try and enjoy the rain. Okay. I was joking about fake philosophy earlier, but I really do think it is important to take a moment to enjoy things when you can. Rain can feel oppressive. It can stop you from going outside doing the things you enjoy. But there's nothing like the smell of rain before sunrise. Petrichor. Yeah, it's faintly magical. Did I ever tell you that? Only about 100 times. Uh-huh. I can hear it 101 times. It's okay. Alright, I'm actually getting kinda wet. Let's head in. So, given the fact that I am very obviously a dork with a bleeding heart, it's definitely safe to assume that I've let people other than you stay longer than they are technically allowed. You're so emotionally repressed that I never could have guessed. It's actually impressive. Well, we all have our ways of coping with persistent, extreme stress. Millennial things. Yup. But yes, I do understand how you feel. The separation, the difficulty keeping your thoughts together, the base level feeling that something's slightly skew, and the fact, not the feeling, that your time is up. Never laughed facts. Me neither. Honestly, I think it feels like having a cold just without any of the physical symptoms. I guess that description works too. It's not quite as compelling as the one about your particles being repulsive, though. Boy, that's definitely not what I meant by that one, isn't it? It's about time. For what? I can't believe I created these beautiful creatures and you turned them into dumb waiters. Alas, such is life. They gotta pay rent somehow, considering how many cups they drop. That's a feature, not a bug. It's to make them seem more alive. You taught them to intentionally drop coffee cups in the name of verisimilitude? Maybe. I'm gonna get Matthew to start ordering cheaper cups. See, I'm promoting efficiency in our procurement cycles. I hate whoever gave you that management book. I'm sensing some hostility. Do I need to talk to HR? Who's our human resources manager? Him? I'm sure it's very good at his job, just not as using coffee. Buzzing. Nope. One new text message. Maddie wants us downstairs. Oh, I suppose she's done setting up. I'm glad she was able to do it without me. Gosh, so proud. Taught her everything I know. You're a gremlin. You know that? Of course. Shall we? Okay. Day 3, 12 a.m. Basement. It's so bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have a window we could open or anything? Yeah, I've got a window that leads outside somewhere. Maddie, can you open it up? Get some fresh air coming through. I'm pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm. I do not appreciate your tone. Sorry. Can we get some more lights on maybe? With all the crap you've got scattered around the place, I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? That was a chai? Oh, there's net too? Thanks. You're more organized than last time I see. Huh. Practice makes perfect. Hey Maddie, how much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now, Chai? What's up, little pay? I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. So, this whole thing, surely it's not legal, yeah? Yes, the council found it confronting, for good reason I suppose, because it utterly upsets the natural order. Mate, It's not just bureaucracy. Shush you. Most rules can be banned after all. Ah. Amedi has a particular fascination with breaking rules. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Ah. Is this related to her gambling for time? Mm-hmm. So, the transfer. Was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it though. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Why do you even call this sort of magic then? Questions irrelevant. Because it's banned. Badass? I call it badass. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But looking past all the smoke and mirrors and fancy names, you can just call it necromancy. Oh, those hours are in this tree. Why did you hoard hours here instead of using them to pay off your debt? Why would I use them to pay off a debt if I could use them to save a life instead? Oh crap. Alright, how can I help? Will the subject please step forward? Council Gazette. We regret to inform you of the passing of Chai Hu, a beloved fixture in the Australian alchemical community and owner of the terminal. As an innovator in alchemy and material spellcraft, and as a friend to anyone and everyone who walked through his doors, he will be missed. What? He will disappear? You ready to do this again? Sure. Try not to kill me this time. Cool. Ashley, let's do this. Ready when you are. So he was dead once? I hate this. You have reservations? It's unnatural to store hours in a non-sentient being like that. It can still feel pain, and this is a very painful process for everyone involved. Yeah? Yeah. Guess it's time for us to watch the show. Let's see how badly this can go wrong. Yay! Calcination, solution, separation, conjunction, putrefaction, congelation, subation, sublimation, fermentation, exaltation, multiplication, projection, conjunction. Good enough. Ashley, everything nominal on my end. We're looking good, so let's get started. Increase power to 80%. Subation. Oh. Holding steady. Cool. Next segment. Activating. How are we doing? It's going fine. Conjecture's about halfway open. Just concentrate. Having some issues here? Hey, we need more power. Yep, ramping it up. I don't know if this will melt our conduits though. Oh crap. Yep, our conduits are definitely melting. Ashley language. Subation. Crap. Bypass it. I can patch the wires, but I don't know what else I can do that now. On it. How close are we to finishing dissipation? We're about 90%. Oh, perfect. Crap. Crap. Are we gonna try again? I think I have to reinforce the wires and that'll fix it. Yes, we're gonna keep going until we make it through. Do or die. Reset then and start again. Calcination, separation, conjunction, libation. Not again. Just a couple seconds more. And you've got it. Yes. Beginning sublimation. Sublimation. You got this, Maddie. What's next? We've opened the connection. Now all I've got to do is transfer the time. How are you feeling, Chai? I don't know. Chai? Oh. Sublimation? No! Okay, we won't stop. We've got this far. I'm not giving up now, damn it. Maddie? I can hold onto it. It's slipping out of my fingers. Energy levels are dropping again. See if you can keep it going for just a few more moments. Rerouting. We could try it again. I don't plan on stopping. I think the conduit's only gonna last one more go. Then it's kaput. And maybe you're kaput too. I don't know. Crap. Alright, Ashley, take your position again. We'll get in this time. This time. Stop. Just stop. No, I've nearly got it, I swear. You're not going to bring me back. No, I've humored this enough. You've done your best, but this task is beyond you. I need to move on, and it's time to make your peace with this instead of trying to pervert the natural cause of things. You never asked me if I wanted to stay. You just made the choice for me and hurt yourself and everyone around you in the process. Let me leave. That's what she meant. Deal with it. A ritual. Oh, hello. Jacoby, you're a goddamn bin chicken is what you are. What? No way. Grab down, eat sushi or garbage. You didn't know that? Yeah, well, you know what does eat sushi and garbage? Brachiosaurus molluca, otherwise known as the Australian bean chicken. We find that term offensive. We're actually white ibises. Aha! Ha! Incriminated yourself there. I'd expect nothing less from a bin chicken. Damn it. Okay, so moving on. Classic misdirection. No, seriously, did you two see what happened back there? Yeah, that was rough. And yes, that thing with the ritual was also tough to watch. You weren't here when Chai died, but I remember they just behaved like nothing had happened. Oh. My impression was that neither of them had ever remotely considered the possibility of failure. Idiots. Yes, but we're only here because of them, so we should be respectful. It seems to me like nobody in this cafe really seems to think things through. Yep. This place has a weird effect on people. Too much magic in the air, maybe? Who knows? Will they be okay? I don't know how I'd forgive something like that. Being kept here against my will, while my very essence breaks down. That is what I believe kids these days call a party foul. Honestly, I don't know. I think Maddie probably has some self-reflection to do. Okay, this time they talk about something serious. ACDC, fix the gate. Very militant old guys. Licensing, gremlin, bureaucracy, brand. Look at this. What will be? Lore. Ashley. The Kate Medi. Chai. Oh, Death. The terminal. Okay. So, where are we now? In this different basement. So, sometimes I just sit. So, he's dead and he's there too. Okay. Path 3. Return. We don't have it. Okay, I can just... No. Let's go upstairs then. Who wants to live forever? The terminal. Unlock. Espresso machine's acting up again, Maddie sighed. Why does it have to be like this? So I understand that unless we read it, the door will not be opened. Yeah, apparently so. Espresso machine's acting up again. Maddie sighed. Why does it have to be like this? It doesn't have to be like this, said Chai. You're right, said Maddie. It wasn't always like this. If you travel back in time far enough, you'll find an era when we had a working espresso machine. And if you travel even further back, you'll get to a time when espresso machines didn't exist, said Chai. Maddie reached below the counter for the bottle of Chardonnay and she had opened that morning. It was half empty. Is this the prelude to one of those moments where an old man tells me about how lucky we are to have things so easy? Nah, said Jay. Things aren't easier. In fact, they're harder. That's why you need all the modern technology to help deal with them. Jay nodded to the wine bottle in Maddie's hand. So, are you gonna offer me some of that, or just keep squeezing its neck like you're trying to choke it? Maddie began pouring a drink for Jay. So, what were things like back in the old days? Well, for one thing, we didn't need glasses back then. Glasses are not a new invention, old man. I've seen pictures of Benjamin Franklin. Well, yeah, we had glasses back then, but we didn't use them. We drank straight from the bottle. Huh. No, really, said Jay. Glasses are just one more thing to keep track of. One more thing to clean. It's much easier to just pass a bottle back and forth. That may be the case, said Maddie, but I'm sure our patrons appreciate the extra effort that goes into making sure they always drink from clean glasses. I'm sure they do, said Jay. That's another thing that's changed. Everyone can connoisseur of whatever they're drinking. Is that your finger wagging about how young people all have particular tastes? No, said Jay. At least I don't think it is. I guess people are all enjoying the present moment more. Back when we drank sock juice, you were just doing whatever it took to get that stimulant into your bloodstream. Ditto for most depressants? Do you want to know what sock juice is? Said Maddie. Because I'm fairly certain I don't. We didn't have coffee filters back then, said Che, so you'd use a sock instead. Don't worry, we always used clean socks whenever they were available. Mindy closed her eyes, looking physically ill. You were saying something about people enjoying the present moment before that thoroughly awful digression about how you made coffee. Yes, said Che. I know there's this stereotype about how in modern society no one is ever really present, but if anything, I feel like it's the other way around. Nowadays, people are all about enjoying the present moment. People used to be way more obsessed with where they were going, as in where they were migrating to, in the manner of speaking, said Jay. Let's just say that I'm amazed now few people these days come in here asking questions about heaven and hell. 100 years ago, if you caught someone on their way out of this world, the first thing they wanted to know was, which place is this? And after they found out they were on a temporary stop to the next place, they'd want to know where it was they were going. There's still plenty of that, said Manny. Yeah, but a lot less of it, said Chad. And you know, I don't think it was a case of people's priorities suddenly changing once they found themselves standing on the precipice. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing. It was just a part of life. And now it's not. He shrugged. I guess people found more important things to worry about. There wasn't a lot going on back then. He took a sip of Chardonnay. Good thing I'm going to live forever. Worried you go to hell? Hell yes, said Chai. I've done way too much sinning to ever making it into heaven. You've done more good than ill for the world, said Maddie. I'm pretty sure that balances it out. You probably have a positive balance. Nah, said Chai. I don't think it works like that. I'm pretty sure I'm just a bad person who happens to do good things most of the time. Well, it might not be good enough for heaven, but it's good enough for me, said Maddie. So I guess it's a good thing that you're going to live forever. Yeah, and the door is opened. Okay, I think that we can play another chapter here. Let's continue. And you should have seen this coming. This is on you. There's no question, you are a failure. The council's going to take the cafe away from you. And you should have seen this all coming. Episode 7, Ghost. So that's why he's wearing this white dress, clothes. Okay, 7 a.m. day 3, the terminal. This never gets old. You know, I wondered for a long time how I would feel if I never got old. And then I tried it out, and I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. When did we ever have time for morals anyway? You're a hellion, you know that? It's weird to think that you used to just be a mild-mannered student. I was just better at biting my tongue. Huh. If anything, I just hope that I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good round, mate. I don't want you to feel like I wasted my time on you. Or that having you in my life hasn't been an absolute bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? Yeah. Let's make some freaking coffee. Here you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If it were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans. And I promise it won't happen again. Thanks for your patience. How long was I staring at the wall? 15 minutes by my reckoning. What the hell? I came inside from sweeping up the front and just saw you staring blankly into your mug while that customer was just standing there. They were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel terrible. It's no biggie, like you told me the other day. Our roasts are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we just fought off dozens of ashlings that didn't believe us. When we told them we were in stray pieces of culture, yeah, we probably shouldn't let that happen again. Trust me, it's not on the agenda. But like I was saying, people will love this place, even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for the barista to stop hyper-focusing on her coffee. Yeah, I don't know, that isn't meant to happen. How long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days. Good lord, that's bad, yeah? I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Oh, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. Also, I keep seeing faces in coffees. They saying anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. More espresso, less depresso. I'm sure it's a fun time. It's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Shh. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. I'm already like 15 shots deep, man. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, matey, I'm saying you have a job to do. Sorry, I feel like you're trying to lead me into some sort of conclusion here, but the customer right here, who I assume is waiting a coffee, wanting. Oh, crap. My bad. Haven't slept for. What can we get you? One latte, one soy flat white. Sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Man, yep. 15 shots though. Really? Because just saying at some point you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. I think. I hope. Right. Well, respect your right to make a complete idiot out of yourself and die in the process. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. Huh. I can't believe everyone gonna know me as the person who killed her boss in a botched necromancy attempt. You know, that's Hannah's street rap right there. Dance's gonna be too afraid of me to screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them for now, though. What should I worry about instead? Nothing? Buddy, I tried. Hey, actually, where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not gonna get much out of her for a few hours at least. And Kitchen's gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good that Ashley's getting some sleep though. Imagine if you did that. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Uh-huh. But also, she's okay, right? Yep. Just needs some rest and maybe a few days of tapering off caffeine. Oh, she's gonna be cranky. As a mule. Well, I have that to look forward to. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? What roast do you have today? Let me see. We've got your standards, espresso, Italian, city. No, I'm looking for something fancy. Fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? I don't know, something new, different, special, artisanal. Smetty. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. Thanks. Anytime, mate. I've got the pretty nice house roast that you might like. The beans are sourced from a faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. What land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane. What else? I'll give you our secret plan if you stop holding up the line. I'll take it. Go sit down, I'll bring it over to you. What were you gonna give him? I was just gonna take a blowtorch to some espresso beans. Come on, Maddie. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. I mean that it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Be right back. Day 3, 10:45 a.m. The terminal. God, you weren't kidding. This is awful. Are you able to drink that without your entire face crumbling into dust? It's so dry that I'd give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert, technically. Shut up. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. What? It's thoroughly crap a house. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying to me that this concentrated bean juice reminds you of a relationship. No, I have told you about her. Wait, you're not talking about, yep, the fugitive. The one who I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did. That taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking a friggin' tailpipe? It has a vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Shy. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Wait, you never told me she was a succubus, didn't I? Well, I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Oh yeah, her head will definitely explode. But yeah, she was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar, but ended up having a wonderful, if short-lived, relationship. That's actually really sweet. Yeah. Still weird that the coffee reminds you of her, but I've heard weirder things. If I explained it to you, your head would explode too. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Well, that's my break time over. Time to get back to work, running a cafe, doing barista things. I'm gonna go perform some barista related activities and you are welcome to join me, I guess. Don't forget to water the plants. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy, goodbye. A ghost. Are we seriously here just so we can be part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in the metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out. Why aren't you saying anything? Guys! Egg buns. Right? I should post some of them. Seriously, is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if we want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them to fight one another? Sure, why not? It's not like we really have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics. Schmatics. Unbelievable. You two are unbelievable. Hey, is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. So this was a really short episode. Blowtorch, latte, dozens, weirder Hellion echoes, drinkable. Low torch, fugitive reckoning. Alien. Watched. Plants. No. Plants no. Succubus. Alien. Latte. Short-lived. Fugitive. House. Plants. Tolerance. House. Go. The terminal. That's okay. Latte. Ooh. House. Food again. Succubus. Magic. Alien. Medi. Death. Okay, we have a lot of Medi. So we are in cafe right now, right? No, music changed. That's interesting. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did, leave your comments and subscribe. See you in the next videos. Bye!